What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man. You know me, seen in 59 countries. Hey, check this out. I just want to send a shout out to all my people out there that took responsibility to let some of these haters out here that's messing with your boy with these racial comments. I just wanted to let y'all know I really appreciate what y'all did in making y'all comments to these people and letting them know, hey, Mr. Sandman ain't out here doing nothing to try to hurt nobody. He's just trying to bring consciousness to what is going on out here. Our fire department is not receiving the funds that they need to help the citizens. Their response time is slow. Their amenities that they need is lacking. The city of Detroit has not provided these things. That's the point that I was trying to make. Now, all these other different views and opinions of racist statements, calling me out a monkey and telling me to crawl back in the holes and calling me ignorant and all that stuff, that is untolerated. I don't need that type of viewpoint. I will accept your constructive criticism because I do have critics better than you, okay? I will accept your constructive criticism, but don't come up there with that racist comments. I don't need that monkeyness, and I don't need that crawling in a hole, calling me arrogant and asshole and all that. Because first of all, you don't know me. Secondly of all, you definitely wouldn't say it in my face if you were in front of me. So let's not go there, okay? Let's keep it civil, people, all right? Now, I got some video on there. The city of Detroit, right now, we're in a real tough situation. We got a lot of crazy crimes going on around here. Hey, citizens, we gotta work together. We gotta keep it together. Because really, we know we in a bind, but you need to get with your neighbors. We need to go back to these old school modes. We need to get with our neighbors. We need to help one another and stop hating on one another because another person is getting over a little bit better than you. Maybe that person might be able to help you. You need to ask somebody, all right? Let's cut out all this violence. And y'all young cats out there, let me tell y'all something. You out there doing this to these old senior citizens because you weak punks. Where was that with your grandmama and somebody came up there and did that to your grandmama or your grandfather? Y'all gonna catch y'alls. But I'm gonna tell you like this. If them old people don't get you, it's gonna be cats like me that's gonna get you. Because y'all are foul. You don't disrespect our elderly. These people are the ones that carved the pavement the way for us to do what we doing right now. And you out here disrespecting them? Man, you better watch that. All y'all young cats out there, you better watch yourself, man. Because we are not tolerating you disrespecting our senior citizens. Hell, if it wasn't for them, your ass wouldn't be here. And we're not going to tolerate you disrespecting them and hurting them the way they are. Now, don't make us come down on it, because I swear to God, MrSan44Man will put the word out. Because I got an auntie out here that's a senior citizen. She's all, yes, fully guarded, watched. I wish something would happen to her. I'm not playing with this. We got to start respecting our women. We got to start respecting our children. And we got to start respecting our own damn selves. Because if we continue to do what we're doing right now, we're going to continue to head on the path that we headed on now. And we on the collision course. Because we pushing 200 miles an hour and we ain't got nothing but a quarter mile before we jump off a cliff. Get it together, people. This is your man, MrSan44Man. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. We got to turn ourselves around, Detroit. I know we down, but we ain't out. Get your children in order. Get your families in order. Let's make this city come back up like it's supposed to. And stop acting weak. Because you know what? There's somebody around the corner that's ready to move into our houses. There's some people around the corner that's ready to build more, and it ain't gonna include us. So you better wake up, people. You either get with the program or get out the program. This is MrSan44Man, y'all. You know I keep it real and I keep it raw. And I'm sorry, but hey, one more thing before I go. Mr. 6034 Ron, thank you for making your comment to Mr. Zach Walters with his racist statements. I'm glad that you had some knowledge and the initiative to go out there and say something to people like that. Because all I do is I pull my camera out and I give you all types of views on what's going on. We are a city in crisis. and we need some help, y'all. And all I need y'all to do is stand behind MrSan44Man, because I will expose it. If it's raw, if it's not real, and if it's not helping these cities and these citizens in this city, I'm not going to sit back and tell you no lie. It's going out there. So be prepared. Happy holidays from MrSan44Man. Peace. What's up, world? This is your man, MrSan44Man. I can't believe the disrespect that these young cats out here doing. What y'all did to that old lady, y'all gonna pay for that. You best to believe they know who y'all cats is. Y'all days is numbered, man. Y'all citizens, I can't believe y'all young kids out there doing that, preying on these old people like that, man. Y'all gonna get y'alls, man. Y'all gotta just check this out.
Working for you. The Edge at 11 starts now.
I believe she got murdered.
She had gone out to pull the garbage cans in, and three young men came along and caught her hold to her and pushed her in the house.
It was a robbery.
Tonight, an elderly woman is dead. Her neighbors in mourning and in fear that they could be next. On the Edge tonight, that neighborhood paralyzed by what they saw. They say young thugs have now taken over, and they're targeting senior citizens. Fox is under ice and live on Detroit's west side with more. Andre.
Huel, you know, the way I was raised, the way you were raised, you respect and you cherish the elderly, the seniors. But it seems many young people don't believe that anymore. To them, they are just easy prey. Late last week, after the sun went down in the city, the 69-year-old woman who lived in this property on Pinehurst.
She had gone out to pull the garbage cans in.
I went around the corner, seen her gate open, and seen the trash on the ground.
Three young men came along and caught her hold to her and pushed her in the house.
It was a robbery.
When they done what they done to her, they ran out.
This man says he saw them leave, but his brother-in-law,
Seen two of the guys take the lady in the house.
and he could not call the cops fast enough.
I told the police what I saw. Two guys come out of her gate from the backyard. They took off running. 2 minutes later, another guy come out the yard. He said, "Oh, and broke and ran towards me, towards Pinehurst.
Because he tells us someone related to the woman spotted them and shouted.
What you coming out my mama's such a yard for?"
Then out of nowhere, a pistol was pulled and pointed at the bad guy.
Pow, 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 pow. You know, about 4 times, maybe 5. The only thing that was seen was a bag in one of the last guy's hand.
They can run, but they can't hide.
That's right.
Somewhere along the way,
You gonna get caught
I
up.
believe she got murdered.
They killed her for nothing.
She was down at the bottom of the step.
It's about the lowest thing that I feel like you could do. A person at that age and has been doing so much for the neighborhood.
Very nice giving person.
When the ambulance came and took her out, the seat was bloody and they had her face covered up.
And I just feel like she didn't deserve to go like this.
I can't believe that she tripped down the stairs. I'm not going to believe that she had a heart attack and fell down the stairs. Because I seen the 3 guys.
Now, some of them believe their neighbor may have known these young men, and they say that because she has 2 dogs, and those dogs always bark when strangers come around. Those neighbors tell me they did not hear any barking from that house at all that day. Huel.
So, Andre, what are police saying about this? Do they have any leads at all?
Well, right now, police are not commenting on this case at all. As you know, neighbors believe this is murder. Police are not calling this a homicide yet. They are waiting on the medical examiner's report to determine the exact cause of death. So we should know more from them at a later date. You all.
All right, Andre, thank you.
Oh, that wasn't the worst. It gets even worse, y'all. We off the chain here in Detroit, and I don't know what's wrong with us, but this here is incredible. It's dangerous here. Check it out.
Breaking news right now from Detroit's east side. That's where 4 people have been found murdered. That's in the 13,000 block of Tacoma near East State and Hayes. Right now, Detroit police are not releasing many details, but they have stopped traffic in the area. We have a crew on the way, and we'll have more information just as soon as we get it.
That's a damn shame.
All new, up-to-the-minute stories you need to see. Local 4 News Morning continues right now.
Who did it and why? 4 people found dead inside a home near a school on Detroit's east side. Local 4 has been working overnight while you were sleeping to get new information on this disturbing and developing story.
And this is what we've learned. The deadly discovery was made inside a home in the 15,000 block of Tacoma there on the east side. Our Sean Lane live there this morning with the reaction from neighbors, more about the victims, and also just the proximity to a school there.
Yeah, guys, good morning to you. As you're about to see here, this house, very nondescript house on the city's east side, sitting in this quiet neighborhood right across the street from Burbank Elementary.
The little girl that was staying there with the guy, she was 22 years old. You know, I got daughters that age, and that is so sad.
Tyrone Nelson hasn't slept. He's still shaken from what he saw at this house across the street last night, and police just reopened the street as they conducted their investigation all night long. Detroit police say it was 9:15 last night when 4 people, 3 men and 1 woman, were shot and killed inside this nondescript house at the corner of Tacoma and Brock on the city's east side. Nelson knew the people living here and watched as 4 bodies were brought out.
All of them was dead. They pulled them out. Just brought them out.
Police questioned everyone up and down this street, including Nelson. He says he was friendly, but steered clear and had his grandkids stay away from the home and the people constantly coming and going from it.
I'm still tripping on it. It's crazy.
Back here live, drug related, that's what some neighbors think, saying that they watched for a long time people coming in from the suburbs and going to that house they believe to buy drugs. We're live this morning, Sean Lane, Local 4.
All right.
Ashley, thank you. We want to get you updated on this developing story we've been following for you throughout the night right here in Local 4 News Morning.
You'll see it only on Local 4. This is the AK-47 gas station robbers. They struck again while you were sleeping. This time they hit 2 gas stations overnight on Detroit's east side.
Sean Lay is live with new information. And Sean, these robbers have hit more than a dozen times.
And they have, guys, and here's the deal. Gas station clerks, people's sons and daughters working overnight, they say they're very aware that these guys are out here and hitting. These guys just hit this mobile station about 2 hours ago. The clerk behind the glass says he's not confident that the glass will even protect him, so he was forced to hand over money, and he is still shaken up from the whole thing. New this morning, police sources telling Local 4 that the AK-47 bandits have struck again 2 times overnight. The latest happening just 2 hours ago at this mobile station on Harper at Cadju. That's on the city's east side. 4 men were involved in this one, with 2 men parking on the side of a nearby Wendy's in a white Impala to serve as lookouts. 2 other men wearing masks and carrying AK-47s go in to rob the clerk. That's not all. Before this mobile was robbed, police say they believe the same crew robbed the BP at 7 Mile at I-75 also this morning. Police put the alert out in October that the same group of men, all armed with AK-47 assault rifles, have been targeting gas stations and terrorizing clerks all over Detroit. The first took place October 10th. These guys went on to successfully rob 10 gas stations that month, and now it appears they are back, getting away again for robberies number 11 and 12. Back here live, if you think these crimes don't affect you, you might want to think again, because Detroit police really want to get these guys. This gas station here remains open. It's busy. It serves Detroit. It's right off the highway. It also serves plenty of people in Grosse Pointe as well. Police are saying they don't want these crimes to go down, A, to hurt one of the clerks that are hard-working overnight that should be safe, or B, a patron in there ready to pay for their gas. Guys, back to you.
Oh, it's very scary. Sean, any idea what they're getting away with?
Money. The clerks, they are most of the time behind plexiglass, but they are forced to give over the cash that's in the till, guys. They don't want to say how much, because the more success these guys have, the more they're going to keep doing this, but they are getting cash. And the clerks are telling me, even though they're behind that hard plexiglass, they don't think that's going to protect them with an AK-47 staring them in the face.
Also don't want to inspire any copycats, Sean. Thanks so much.